Every website starts the same way, with that planning phase, figuring out which pages you need, planning what sections go on each one, building out the whole structure, and then getting the look right, selecting colors that actually work together, fonts that fit the brand, keeping it all consistent. And honestly, all of that can eat up hours before you've even opened the WordPress dashboard. So this is exactly what SproutOS Create Mode does. It's AI that builds WordPress sites the way an agency actually would. You just describe what you want and it scopes out the project, maps every page, designs the whole thing, and exports it straight into Elementor or Gutenberg, ready to launch. Alright, so let me just walk you through the complete SproutOS Create Mode, start to finish. And this is where it all starts. One prompt box. You just tell SproutOS what you're building. And if you're not sure how to phrase it, you can hit spin up an idea and it'll write a starting prompt for you. Watch how a short little line turns into a complete site. Now for this one, I'm doing a real client brief. A real estate company in Miami called Nest & Key. Clean, trustworthy, premium feel. And that's it, that's the whole brief. So I'll just hit create. And here's the part that quietly eats your time, mapping out the structure. Normally you'd be doing this on a Google Sheet or just writing it all out on paper. But SproutOS builds the sitemap first before anything else. Because once your structure's right, everything after gets easier. So it starts with the home page. Navbar, hero, about, services, why choose us. And notice, it shows you the initial ones and tucks the rest behind expand. So you're looking at a clean, readable map instead of a giant wall. Now it builds out the rest. So the About Us page comes in with a team section. Property listings page gets a proper listings layout. Services, testimonials. Contact Us page with a form and a map. And you're not getting the same handful of sections copy-pasted onto every page. Each page shows up with the sections it actually needs. And there's the whole site structure coming together. So now if I want more pages, I just hit add. Blog pages are ready right now. And the rest, legal, shop, dynamic pages, those are on the way. I'm adding blog pages here. And it doesn't just drop in one page. It starts building the whole set you'd actually need to run a blog one by one. So first, the blog listing page where all your posts show up. Then the single post page. It comes in with a featured area, the post content, tags, a comment box. So it actually knows what a single post page is for and it builds the sections that belong there. Not generic ones, the right ones. Then the search results page, then the author page and the category page. So each one gets the sections that fit its job. And basically that's your full blogging setup done in one go. See, before you have designed a single thing, you're already holding the entire site as an editable map. And this is where the real control is. So let's open the home page and actually work on it. Now click on any section and this panel opens up. You've got its name and its context. And see this little icon here? This icon makes a section global. The navbar is already set to global here. So it shows up on every page automatically. Change it once and it updates everywhere. And every section here is yours to move around. So you just grab a section by the drag handle and reorder it. Here I'm pulling testimonials up right below services. Drag, drop, done. No rebuilding anything. And if you want a section that isn't there, you just add one. You get this whole library, hello bar, hero, features, metrics, galleries, plus your global sections and anything you've saved to reuse across other projects. So I'll just drop in a metrics section. And there it is, right in the map. So that's your complete structure, shaped to the exact site you need. Pages, sections, the order, all set. Now comes the fun part, giving this whole site a real look and feel. So I'll switch over to the design tab. Now this takes a second, you'll see it load in first, and then watch, the design just starts coming in, section by section. The colors, the fonts, the imagery, the layout, all landing on the page. And there it is, a full Nest & Key homepage, styled from that one little line of a brief. So let's start with the home page here and we'll get to the rest of the pages a little later. See, these sections aren't flat and static either. They come with real interaction built in, like this reveal on the property row. So that's modern design, the kind of motion that actually keeps people scrolling and you don't have to wire up a single animation. And now let me show you the controls that drive all of this. Colors first. So this dice here just reshuffles your entire palette live. Every section updates as you click, so you can feel out a direction in seconds. Or if you'd rather, you can set each one yourself. So you just open it up, your main color, the background, the accent, and dial in the exact brand value you need. And if you need an extra color in the mix, you just hit the plus and add it right in. And fonts work the same way, so you can randomize to explore pairings across the whole site instantly. Or just pick directly, you've got the full Google Fonts library here with a live preview on every option. Now buttons. So let me just zoom in here first so you can actually see the button properly. Okay, now you've got size, small, medium, large, corner radius from sharp all the way to fully rounded. and 4 different button styles. And every change you make lands on every button across the site. So the whole thing just stays consistent on its own. So I'll just zoom back out here, and card styling, you can see that's coming next. Okay, so that's the site-wide styling, but now the per section control, and this is where it gets really useful. So I'll click the hero, you get its name, the context, a regenerate button, and layout options button. And look at this, so many different layouts for just this one section. You just scroll through them, click any one, and the hero restyles live on the canvas. And you keep going till one feels right. Then you've got assets. So every image and icon in this section, all in one place. You can edit an image to set its ratio, the overlay, the position, or just replace it entirely from the built-in library, art, 3D, or you can upload your client's own images. Now this section doesn't actually have any icons, so let me just hop over to one that does. There we go. And icons work the exact same way. So you open one up and you've got the full set, multiple icon packs, filled or outline, or again you can bring your own. And here's one of my favorite parts, the AI text generation. So you just click on any piece of text on the page and you get these options right here. Rewrite, make it shorter, make it longer, fix the grammar, or you can steer it yourself. So I'll just ask for a friendlier tone. Hit generate and the new headline drops straight onto the page. So up to now, I've only really built out the home page. The rest are still waiting. So like I said, you can generate them one at a time to review as you go, or just generate every page at once. So let's run them all and watch, they just start generating one after another. So here's About Us, styled to that same system, then property listings, fully laid out, and you can see every page carries the same colors, the same fonts, the same spacing, and the content's actually written for a real estate brand, not just filler. So here on services, the cards even have hover states built in. Then testimonials, the team page, and there's the contact page with the form and the map already in place. So that's the full site, designed, written, structured, all from one prompt. Okay, so last step, export. So you just click export and pick your builder. Elementor and Gutenberg are ready right now, and Figma's on the way. And if you're on something else, React, Bricks, Divi, Webflow, you can actually vote for what we build next. So I'll go with Elementor. And right here, it walks you through the steps and gives you the SproutOS plugin to download. So that's how your project gets into WordPress. So let's grab that plugin and bring it in. And here we are. This is a completely blank WordPress site. The only thing I've done is install the SproutOS plugin, so it shows up right here in the sidebar. And I click on it, and here's the login screen. So I'll click login to SproutOS, go through the quick authentication, and that's it, connected. And now it's showing your projects. So once you log in, every site you've created in SproutOS just shows up here, ready to bring into WordPress. So I'll click on this one. And the first thing it asks is which builder, Elementor or Gutenberg. So you can bring your site into whichever one you work with. I'll go with Elementor. And this is the page that I think is really worth looking at. Before it imports anything, it lays out exactly what's coming in. Static pages like home, about us, property listings, and more. And then the theme builder pages too. 12 pages, all pre-selected. You can toggle any of them off, but we are bringing everything in. So I'll hit next, and now the import runs. And it goes through it in 4 stages. First, it installs all the required plugins and themes, everything your chosen builder needs, automatically. Then your global settings, plugin settings, theme settings all come in. Then pages and layout. Then it writes the actual blog post content, which takes a few extra seconds because it's generating real content. And then finally, settings are wrapped up and done. Your website is live and ready. Let's click visit site and check. And here it is, the full Nest and Key site live in WordPress. And just look at it, the layout, the way everything flows as you scroll. And this isn't a template that just got the brand name swapped in. The content, the copy, the images, all of it was built for this brief. Miami Real Estate, Nest and Key. Now let me show you a couple more pages. So about us. Clean, consistent with the rest of the site, and then the blog page. And this is the part that gets me. It's not a blank archive waiting for you to add content. There are already 3 posts live with real written content, featured images, category filters working. It's a functioning blog from day one. So I'll open one of these. And yeah, the detail page is fully there too. Not just a title and some placeholder text. Actual content, structured the way a blog post should be. And then contact. Form, address, phone, Google Maps embed. Everything a client would expect to see. It's just done. And one more thing, let me show you how it looks on mobile. So this is the same site on a phone screen. And it's not just squeezed down to fit. The layout actually adapts. The menu, the hero, the sections, everything stacks and flows the way it should on a smaller screen. And you didn't have to touch a single thing to make that happen. It comes out responsive. And that's the full create mode. You started with a brief, and what you've got now is a 12-page real estate site live in WordPress, responsive, with real content, real blog posts, real pages. Built the way an agency would, but in a fraction of the time. That's what SproutOS Create Mode is. AI that creates WordPress sites the agency way, ready to launch. So if you want to try it, go to sproutos.ai and get started.